Welcome to the App Showcase, where we review Microsoft-related apps, primarily from the App Store, but also through trial versions. SV MacPack is a certified veteran-owned and HubZone consulting firm supporting primarily the U.S. federal government. In support of our customers' need to do market research on apps such as these, we started recording our review of these apps. We hope these reviews help you as well. In this video, we'll be reviewing Cotek Slider from Cotek Systems. There's an app that's out there on the Microsoft App Store. As always, I'll move fast pointing out what I like and what would make me hesitate to recommend this app to my customers. My goal is to be as candid as I would be if just talking to my own team about this app. Hopefully the review helps you and perhaps even provides good feedback to the publisher of this app. Let's go ahead and get started by going to the Microsoft App Store. Right here I have the page open. I'm going to zoom in. And we'll get started. One thing, I know this is not really related to the app, but I like how they have their logo there and it looks nice and clean. That's nice. Coming down, it says it's free. I don't like that because things are rarely, if ever, free. But it does say here it's free as well. So maybe it really is free and they're just providing it as a way to showcase their work and how good they do it. Coming on down, I look at the versions. That's important to me to see what they have. And in here, they've been working on it. So maybe they've been adjusting their product for bug defects or customer enhancements that have been requested. So that's pretty good. I like seeing activity on the versions after they upload it. And the last thing I look for on the left-hand side is support. And here is well, I don't know what this is. So let's go ahead and click on it and see what it is. It's a really long URL. It's a really long URL that is a PDF. And that's way too much work for me. And it's just a guide. So that's way too much work for me to do. I'm not going to track it. I'm hoping the thing's intuitive. Next thing I look for is reviews. I didn't see any ratings. I don't see any reviews. I don't know if it's just new or maybe these guys don't even have the option where they show those things to us, but that's fine. Here's the good feature list. That's really important to see. So it's compatible all the way up. Good admin page. I'm looking for limitations I see. So sometimes if it's built on like a picture library, that's a limitation I run into. Custom, easy to use admin page, which I think is what was up here. Unlimited images, that's all fine. So that's cool. Here they got a video. It's a demo video, but let's walk through. If you look at the image, it shows what it looks like, and that's really neat. It shows the picture in the background, the text that sits on top. It can roll through. That's beautiful. Here's another one, just different approach to what it looks like. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you on this. This is when we get into the configuration page. This is clean. I really like that. That's really nice. Okay, so not quite sure what the difference was here. Looks like it's just populating new stuff. And then here's places to see all the current slides, select the order that it's in. I'd be curious on whether it has the ability to hide it as well. So let's go ahead and see what this app's like. I'm hoping I can upload it onto my environment. I'm going to grab the ID for this app right there. Head over to my SharePoint site. I have a link already set up to be able to add this app. Just takes a second, it loads the App Store. I'm going to paste that logo. There's the slider. Okay, so here it is. It's free. It really is free, so that's pretty cool. They must be using it for marketing, which is great. So if you like it, go to their site and see what else they can do for you. Go ahead and trust it. I like their logo. I know I'm evaluating the app, but I like their logo as it goes through. That's a nice, clean logo. Okay, so there's their slider. It's going to take a second to load it up. Let me come back here, and one of the things I want to do now is, where's the support? Can I do anything with this guy? Can't really, it's too bad it doesn't let me open it. That's, for some reason, it's not letting me open that PDF. I don't want to save it because then I'm doing a demo. If I save it, then I got to go to the desktop, so I'm not opening that. But I wonder if I can actually just go to their site while watching. So their site is Cotek Systems Inc. publicsharepoint.com. Let me see if I can find all of that. So here are these things. Cotek Systems Inc. Let's see what we find. Okay, I didn't find anything there, so let me come back to these guys and their URL. It's a little hard to see, but Inc-public.sharepoint.com. Cotek Systems Inc-public.sharepoint.com. Okay, so I'm not sure what they are. Web parts and add-ins. So they look like a SharePoint shop. That's great if anybody's looking for a SharePoint shop. They have other products here, which is great. So I think that other one was just something small. They're putting it out for us. Banner slider demo. That's pretty nice. I think that's the one we're about to use. So these guys clearly do some good work. This is shopping. I'm not seeing the support. That's what I was looking for really quick, just to see if I saw it. Maybe down here. And so, by the way, this is just me working way too hard for finding it. There's tech support, but yeah, you got to enter something in. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I was just killing time while this thing was loaded, and let's go see if it's loaded. I'm hoping it's intuitive enough that I can just start using it. That wasn't good. What happened there? Ah, look at that. It took me out of my environment. Why did you do that? So here's, it's got an app direct. So Cotek's slider, it sent me out to the slider, to the Azure site. And let me come back really quick. Do they tell me that? They're telling me it's a free add-in. Yeah, I mean, nowhere in here do I get the hint that they're doing that. Besides that, for my customers, this is a deal breaker when you sit there and automatically send me out of my environment and my secured networks into your networks. So that's not a good thing for us. So right there, because of that, I'm recommending against this. As a recap, I'm recommending that you go ahead and skip this app unless a publisher can address the concerns I just mentioned there, or if that's not a concern of yours. I mean, the tool looked nice, but that limitation and just the fact that it's a dead page put it as a not worth your time to look at, since there's other sliders that are working. I hope you found this review useful as you evaluate various apps available to you and your organization. Please provide me with feedback in the comments, letting me know how I can make the App Showcase channel and these reviews more useful to you. Feel free to even suggest apps we should review, and we'll work to get them on the schedule. Finally, if you found this review helpful, please share a note about it on one of the social media platforms, or just give it a thumbs up. I'm your host, Neil McDonald with SV MacPack. I thank you for joining me today and hope you'll join me again for other reviews.